5, 4. Yes, hello everyone. Good evening. I know, alam ko excited na kayo dito sa stream na to. Also kasi may mga makakasama ulit tayo. And this is a new one kasi actually ako personally, I just met her online. So this is very new para sa akin because I did this to invite a very very good person. So kanina lang nagkausap kami and sobrang natutuwa ako sa journey niya as a stylist, as a VM. So marami siyang ikikwento sa inyo. Pero before ko siya ipasok dito sa stream natin, natutuwa lang ako kasi ayun nga, tinanong niya rin ako before we start this na bakit ko nga ba sinimulan tong stream na to? Why did I did this stream? Ano yung nag-push sa akin? What motivates me to push this and just do this? So, ang sagot ko naman is that, una, I'm an introvert person. And speaking of being an introvert, meron ako nakasama. Kaninang umaga, meron akong nakausap. Very random lang din. So, I think this is very timely for me. Very random lang din siya. He messaged me right on the spot. Sabi niya sa akin, bro, can we have a conversation just like 10 to 15 minutes? Just want to conquer my thing na hindi ko talaga kasi kaya makipag-usap or makipag-socialize sa tao. So, sabi ko sa kanya, sige, I took the opportunity and then nagkaroon kami ng video call. So, during that video call, while we were having this conversation, he was explaining about his life, about his thing na kaya niya tinake yung opportunity na yon, kaya siya nag-take risk sa part na alam niyang hindi niya kayang gawin is that he knows to himself na dun siya mag-grow. And that's when the thing that where people grow is that when you experience failure. So, lahat tayo, I mean, a lot of us people, nakakaranas ng failure. And that's the good thing. Yun yung pinakamagandang event na pwedeng mangyari sa atin. Ako personally, nagiging motivation ko siya. Hindi siya yung nagpupush sa akin para tumigil and just do nothing. So, it's some sort of motivation in my life. And yes, speaking of motivation, nakilala ko siya just now. Sorry for the audio kung medyo tumalon. Nakilala ko siya just now. Ang dami niya na pala na experience in Dubai, and for me, malaking privilege to kasi I wanted to go there kasi nandun din yung mga relatives ko. May mga relatives din akong taga Dubai. So, at marami rin nagkikwento sa akin na sobrang ganda ng infrastructure ng Dubai. So, nakakatuwa lang kasi privilege to for me. And also, to all our viewers who is watching right now, this would be, I pray and I believe na magbigay to ng value. This would bring value into your lives and this will serve as a motivation. So, without further ado, syempre, tatawagin ko na siya. By the way, bago ko siya tawagin, she's now in the Philippines and I would let her introduce herself thoroughly kung mas ma-expand yung pagkakakilala niyo sa kanya. And I know a lot of her friends, I guess, nanonood ngayon. So, yes, hello Steph, kamusta? You're on the show. Welcome.
Hi, Ayel. Thank you for inviting me here. Sobrang thankful ako na for giving me a platform to really tell my story and then show na kung paano yung kung paano yung talaga yung life sa Dubai, working as a creative individual. So, yon, thank you. Hello sa mga nanonood. First na live streaming ko to. So,
Nice.
bear with us. I mean, me.
Us.
So, yon. Yes! Oo. Si Eyal pala may experience na. So, sabi ko first time sa akin. So, yes. Let's make it exciting. Parang ano lang, just like yung parang friends na nag-uusap lang sa Zoom. So, let's do that na
Yes.
just drop your questions for me or Eyal, for both
Yes.
of us. Just drop it. Type it here. Huwag na kayo mag-private message. Hi, Rabi! So, yun siya. Any questions na it's about life itself, paano makakuha ng career sa Dubai, how is it working in Dubai, paano ba yung buhay doon, interior design, styling, prop styling, event styling, anything. So yeah, drop your questions lang sa message natin. Message box. Yes. Thank you, Eyal, for introducing me.
Yes. Okay, so sige, I think iiwan ko na yung stage kay Steph for you guys to know her much. So, Steph, the floor is yours.
Stage. Okay, so actually, maybe a lot of people are curious to know how did I get my job in Dubai. So, I applied to CDK International. Actually, I was applying for interior designer. So, I literally, I printed a lot of, it was difficult back in 20, is it 10? Yeah, applying for that one. So we printed, me and my husband, actually, we printed a lot of CV. We printed a lot of CVs na we brought it with us. Tapos ang nangyari nun is, we knock doon sa building ng ano na yun. May isang building kasi sa Malate na it's all good for yung sa ano siya, parang all abroad. If you want to work abroad, parang yun yung building na. I forgot yung name talaga. I think it's just beside is it Robinson's Place in Malate or Robinson's Mall? Something, yun yung building na yun. So ang nangyari noon, sobrang we knock. Actually, I knock in every door na, okay, giving my resume, are you hiring for interior designer? Yun kasi yung first na job na sabi ko, okay, interior designer abroad, okay, so maybe this is I will try my luck. So, yun, katok-katok, ganun, bigay lang, without knowing na, okay, sige, kung meron mang may interesado or wala, o sige, bigay lang ako ng CV, this and that. Tapos eventually, meron nag-reply, CDK International. Oh, Steph, we want to interview you. Tapos nagpunta na ako doon, nag-interview na ako, ganto. Tapos same day, CDK called me. So sabi ko, why they're calling me? And I'm already here in their office being interviewed. Tapos they called me kasi parang, we headhunted you, we'd like to interview you. Sabi ko, I'm already here in your office, 'di ba? Very odd. I'm already here in the office na parang they saw my resume pala online sa workabroad.ph. So guys, that's the website actually. If you're planning to apply to work abroad, it's workabroad.ph. So yun yung magical website. So it's like a LinkedIn. You just need to parang Facebook, you just need to have your mga details mo, work background, educational backgrounds, and then HR from Philippines or abroad, they will headhunt you from there. So it's kind of LinkedIn for working abroad. So yun nga, I got interviewed kasi yung employer ng company, which is my first company in Dubai, is Home Center by Landmark Group. So it's a home furniture company, home furniture company in Dubai, one of the biggest one actually. So yung employer nila, they flew in here and then they interviewed me. Actually, marami kami. Siguro, baka for that position, it's not interior designer, it's a VM coordinator position for head office. So, we got interviewed, tapos nakapasa ako. So, sabi ko, actually, to be honest, just looking at yung mga iba, kung may mga nanonood na mga fresh graduates, parang yung ma-imagine nyo, how can I look for a job if I don't have work experience? Basic parang question. Alam mo yung ginawa ko na lang talaga doon, as in talagang parang lakasan na lang ng loob. Dala-dala ko yung thesis ko, like literal, drawing ko talaga siya ng thesis, naka-watercolor, as in dala-dala ko, like parang napaka-estudyante talaga yung pag-apply ko doon. Guts talaga, as in guts, yung tiwala mo na lang sa sarili mo, at saka yung talent mo, yun na lang talaga yung dala-dala mo. So what happened? I presented everything. Like this is my work. This was my thesis. Blah blah blah. And then I impressed the interviewer, and then I got the job. Actually, before I got the job, I was interviewed in person, and then I was interviewed by my now ex-boss, who's already my ninong. Hi, Mr. Vincent, kung nanonood ka, hello. So ang nangyari is I was interviewed by him sa phone lang kasi nasa Dubai siya noon. Naalala ko actually up until now, both of us can't forget about this na he said, tumatak to sa isip ko na sabi niya sa akin, oh, are you willing to work anywhere? Parang to be, appointed ba yun? To work anywhere. Sabi ko, ang sobrang nasagot ko na lang, yes, I'm willing to work anywhere as long as may tao. Yun talaga yung sagot ko. So sobrang natawa talaga siya doon kasi parang yun. So aside from I nailed the interview, so I got the job. So I was so happy na I got yung job na yon. Then I flew to Dubai because before going to Dubai, I was a cabin crew in Saudi for 2 years. So I'm used to Middle Eastern culture, Middle Eastern life. So going to Dubai wasn't a very big adjustment for me. So I'm used to it na. Aside from having yung living in being independent, I'm used to it na. So yun siya. Ayan, marami na mga nanonood actually. So mag-drop lang kayo ng question. So yun. Tapos after nun, everything history. During my first job, I think most ng mga friends ko, relatives, they're watching na they know talaga na sobrang I love my job in Dubai. I really love it. Like what I mentioned to you earlier na I think if there is what is the biggest challenge you had in your work? Sabi ko nga sa'yo, parang wala akong biggest challenge eh. Kasi parang pag mahal at gusto mo talaga yung ginagawa mo, parang every challenge is just a bump in the road na parang, okay, challenge 1, okay, I jumped, diba? Challenge 2, I conquered it. Parang ganun na lang. Parang I see it not a challenge na parang, oh my God, parang it might stop me, it might, freeze kung ano man, yung mabibigyan ba ako ng problema or something. No, parang ako lang, go. Challenge, go. Saka before you know it, 9 years is done. Na parang, I collected a lot of like good portfolio from my Dubai work talaga. Sobra. Actually, I was in Dubai, sa mga hindi nakakaalam, I worked in Dubai for 9 years.
Yes.
So I had 3 jobs there. So, first job is, pwede ko ba itong i-share?
Sure.
Yung company name? So, first job, I worked in home center owned by Landmark Group. So, I worked there as a VM coordinator in head office. And then, second job is in the one, I worked there as a decorator. And my third and last job is Homebox. It's also like the sister company of home center. So para lang akong bumalik sa yung kapamilya mo, yung first na sa first company ko, because home center and home box are under one roof of which we call it Landmark Group. So that's it. So I work there as a VM manager in head office. And then now ito na. And I have my own event styling brand na sa Philippines. Kasi, I mean, di ba, you learn a lot in Dubai. So, end of the day, why not get all that styling experiences, creativity, lahat ng natutunan mo, dali mo lahat sa Pilipinas. Para this time naman, okay, natulungan na ako ng Dubai. Parang this time naman, I wanna help naman dito naman tayo mag-explore, dito naman tayo mag-flourish, diba? Dito naman tayo sobrang makipagsabayan. Gusto ko yung word na yun makipagsabayan. Kasi parang, nakaya ko sa Dubai, so mas kaya ko dito. So, ganun. Again, bumalik na naman ako dito, parang back to zero. So, para siyang, kung kinaya ko yung Dubai, kaya ko rin dito. So, again, lakasan ulit ng loob. Di ba? Kagaya nung first job ko sa Dubai, lakasan na lang talaga siya ng loob. Dala-dala mo lang talaga talento mo, faith kay God, saka lakas ng loob. So, yun siya. Ayan, may mga nunod. Batiin lang natin. Uy, magbigay kayo ng question.
Yes, please, guys.
Hi, Miss
Drop some
Lessel.
questions.
Hi, Kate. Mickey. Robbie again. So, ayun. Whew. Ang init. Kaya siguro mainit kasi naka-block ako.
Pwede.
So, ayun. Yes.
Anyway,
what else?
Can I ask, just
sure.
In between questions lang, have you ever been in a state of na-exhaust ka? Like literally, tumigil ka dahil sobrang pagod ka? Because I know yung bigat ng work, being in an event, especially organizing it from scratch to finish. Have you ever been in that kind of situation?
Actually, yes. Oo. Actually, baka nanonood yung ang aking ex-bride and groom. We had this, hi Trixie and Omar.
Hello.
So we had this, nawala ko?
Go lang. Sige, go.
Okay, so we had this wedding. They hired me as their event stylist. Actually, Trixie, ko na siya dati. Sobrang kilala ko na siya. We both work in the modeling world. Yung model days back then. Yung magkakilala na talaga kami matagal na. So she hired me as her event stylist nung wedding niya. This Feb. So ang nangyari kasi, actually, hindi niya to alam eh. Hindi ko sa kanya to sinabi. So, 1 hour lang ang tulog ko before ng wedding niya, where we have to do yung styling sa church.
Mm-hmm.
Kami in charge sa entourage flowers, sa church decoration, sa reception decoration, everything. With that 1 hour of sleep, sobrang exhausted. Mm-hmm. Pero alam mo, like what I said, like yung before pa tayo mag-live, na parang nasanay na ako eh. Parang namanhid na ako na parang pag meron talagang nangyayari, I think, yun ang good thing talaga. Like, I thank God for that, giving me yung strength na yun, na parang, whenever I experience it, I excel talaga. Nice. Na pag the more akong pinupush against the wall, mas lalo akong kumakawala. Like, yung tipong, hindi, challenge to, kailangan ko siyang makonquer. So kahit 1 oras lang yung tulog ko, alam mo ba, walang Gatorade yun, tama ba? Wow. Ay, walang Red Bull yun. Nagkape ba kami? Nagkape siguro kami. Pero ibig ko sabihin, walang booster, diba? Talagang 1 hour of sleep, my God, we did everything from, I think we left here maybe 5 o'clock. Naghakot pa kami nun Wow. Natulog ata kami parang 3. Basta 1 hour lang yung tulog namin. Hakot kami na maaga ng mga gamit sa truck. Tapos punta sa wedding. Natapos yung wedding gabi na. As in sobra. Round the clock ata yung ginawa namin. Wow. So sobrang exhausting yun. Pero we never gave up. Parang end of the day, alam mo yung parang, like I said, gusto mo nang mag-jacket ng salon pass sa sobrang sakit ng katawan mo after the event. Parang you slept like a baby because end of the day, you did the best, like 110%. And nice. I'm happy na sobrang happy yung couple, si Trixie saka si Omar. Sana nanonood sila. So, yun, sobra. Yun, exhausting pero rewarding. Yun eh, di ba? Pag meron kang yung fear is on the others, success is on the other side of fear. So, isa rin yun. Exhausting, that is parang something fear, di ba? Kasi lahat naman tayo, ayaw naman talagang ma-exhaust. Sobrang mapagod talaga, no? Pero end of the day, sobrang rewarding siya. Sobrang rewarding na kinabukasan parang, I did my best so I can sleep all day and then prep up for the next project, di ba? Na ipagkakatiwala sa'yo ulit ng client mo. So, yun siya.
That's nice. Actually, ang tawag dyan, passion. Yung nangyayari sa atin.
I think yun yung exact na word. Passion. Iba talaga. Like, may na-encounter ka na ba? May nabasa ka na ba ganung quote? I think na-encounter ko yun na yung passion, hindi mo talaga mailalagay sa tao. Ni hindi mo mabibili, ni hindi mo talaga maipipilit. Pag wala ka talagang passion into something, talagang somebody needs to push you talaga. Pero like when I posted dun sa Facebook ko, when you have the passion, the vision pulls you. So you don't need to be pushed by someone or outside force. Parang ikaw na mismo, like yung ginawa mo experience, 'di ba? ikaw na mismo ang nagmo-motivate, self-motivated ka. So, ikaw na talaga mismo yung nag-push sa sarili mo. So, yun. Ay, gigreet lang natin.
Sure,
Hi,
sure.
Jaja,
Hello, everyone.
Jonar. Thank you for watching
Wow,
us.
from
Ate
Houston,
Lisel.
Texas, USA.
Yes.
Wow.
Ngayon naintindihan ko na kung bakit nilalagay nila yung mga ano. Dati kasi 'di ba pag kay Duterte,
Yes.
watching from Bulacan.
Yes,
So parang
watching
ako,
from
bakit ko sinasabi kung nasan kayo? I mean, 'di ba? Yun pala
Yes.
mas maganda pala kasi nababasa natin.
Mm.
Though Lisel is my sister-in-law. Hi, ate.
Nice.
So, yun.
Okay.
Hi, Jonar. Yes.
So,
A feeling celebrity.
Nax. Anyways, that's nice. Actually, that's passion. Whenever you're tired, you would never feel tired at all kapag may passion ka. Ako, for me, yun yung parang nararamdaman mo siya physically, but your brain and your heart burns out. And
Sobra.
gusto mo pa siyang gawin ng paulit-ulit. Sige, gagawin kita. Ako magsa-style ng event mo, and that's passion for me.
Sobra. Sabi nga nila, if you can do something for free, it means that's the thing that you want to do for the rest of your life. Yung parang kahit walang money involved, parang willing ka gawin yung libre, 'di ba? I mean, hindi naman dapat forever libre kasi hindi ka na kumita, 'di ba? Pero yung tipong yung mga ganun, sige, dagdagan ko to o idagdag ko to, 'di ba? Para mas gumanda talaga yung yung styling or kung ano man yung project na wini-work on mo, passion talaga yun.
Yes.
Sobrang, I think hiring someone, I learned that one. Hiring a VM or hiring an employee, yun ang biggest parang takeaway ko na parang hire someone with good attitude saka passion sa puso nila. Kasi I think yung skills, yes, of course, skills are given. Pwede silang matrain eh. Pero parang hiring the highly skilled employee with bad attitude, hindi siya maganda for a company talaga. It's not really good. Parang Rotten Tomatoes will mahahawa yung iba pang mga fresh na tomatoes. So kailangan talaga good attitude, right frame of mind, saka passion in their heart. I think sobra deadly combination yun, yung tatlo na yun. Tapos, 'di ba? So, yun.
That's nice. Ang dami ko natutunan dun Good attitude, right frame of mind.
Right frame of mind, saka passion in your heart.
Passion in your heart. That's nice.
Yes.
Well, speaking of working with clients naman, I think let's jump into there. Have you ever experienced...
Okay, present na.
Dumating ba sa point ng life mo that when may nag-ask for inquiry and then you suddenly rejected it? Or wala?
Kasi...
For some reasons.
Rejected. Reject. See, I think hindi ko pa siya na-experience. It's either, actually, meron akong na-reject. I mean, unfortunately, I have to regret. And I told her the reason. Kasi, na-book na ako ng isang client and then she booked me on the same date. So, I really have to reject yun. Kasi, as much as possible, one event lang, as much as possible, 2 to 3 events in a month para talagang focus ang preparation and planning talaga namin when it comes to a certain project. We don't overload ourselves kasi you can accept a lot of projects, 'di ba? Pero end of the day are those parang sobrang detalyado ba yung pagkaplano mo noon? Sobrang meticuloso ba yung pagkakagawa mo ng mga planning? Kasi mangyari, mas gusto namin ang quality over quantity. Kasi pag kumukuha ka ng client, hindi ka lang yung kuha ng kuha. O sige, client, ang dami client. Pero end of the day, are you giving the best service ba sa kanila? Kasi when you get 10 clients and then you give parang not so good service, 'di ba, sa kanila or yung styling, parang parang words of mouth yun. Hindi na maganda yung ganito, hindi maganda yung service nila. But if you get 4 clients lang, giving your best, 110%, it will, ang tawag dun, it will spread out spread like fire na parang, oh my God, Stefisticated events is very good, very detailed oriented. Actually, nice. Hi Nika, yung isa kong client na nanonood siya ngayon. Sabi niya, totoo pala Steph, kasi I did their prop styling,
Mhm.
food styling. Hi, Mika!
Hello.
So, sobrang ganda. Sabi niya, Steph, totoo pala yung sinabi nila na detail-oriented pala talaga kayo. So, parang
Mm.
ako, yes! Pag nakita niyo yung review, puro details, details, details. Kasi, actually, end of the day, OC talaga ako eh. Yun
Mhm.
lang.
That's nice.
Oo,
Nice.
yun.
Anyways, again, kanina pinag-uusapan natin, isa sa mga nag-uusapan natin is that how do you manage people, especially kapag nandun kayo sa event. So, siguro let's start from there.
Oh, okay, okay. Nakaka-excite yung mga question mo kasi parang alam mo, So, how do I manage yung my team? Actually, first and foremost, we get the best of the best sa team. Hindi lang ako basta kumukuha. Yung parang sinasala ko. Kasi parang, okay, who wants to be, to join our project, this one? Maraming alam mo yun, me, let me join. Pero lahat yun, sobrang sinasala talaga namin. Sobrang hindi kami basta kumukuha dahil, okay, you're available, okay, we'll get you. Sinasala namin when it comes to their ability and yung working ethic nila. Saka how they, yung the way they operate within a team, 'di ba? So parang ang mangyayari, pag minamanage ko sila as much as possible, I delegate tasks. Yan ang pinaka-biggest, isa sa mga takeaways ko sa Dubai na kasi dahil pag pag OC kang tao, actually sakit ko to. Alam ng mga friends ko to. Pag OC kang tao, you don't delegate things kasi if they commit mistakes, parang you will be pissed off at them. Pero when you don't delegate it, tapos nagkamali ka, it's only yourself to be blamed, 'di ba? So ganun yung mentality ko na parang okay, I'd rather parang get all the work done by me instead of parang getting pissed off sa colleague mo na for doing not so good job kasi nga
Mhm.
OC ako, 'di ba? So,
Yes.
pero ngayon I applied it. So I make sure na okay, parang being the owner now of the brand, I make sure na I delegate it. 'Di ba?
Mhm.
Kasi it shows them yung trust mo sa kanila eh. Trust mo dun sa skills nila, sa capabilities nila, sa knowledge nila. So we delegate it and we make a good plan na parang okay, if I delegate this to you, this is your guide. So clear ang direction.
Mhm.
So for instance, when we did the wedding last February, I delegate this task, the reception, okay, you'll head this one. For the church, you'll have this place, blah, blah, blah. Kahit naka-delegate yon, kontrolado pa rin ng brainchild, which is ako.
Mhm.
Kasi merong task ako na nilalagay na sobrang detalyado siya. This is what you need to do. Na make sure may checklist ka nito na hindi mo siya mamimiss, di ba?
Mhm.
Kasi end of the day, they don't have the reason not to miss it kasi I gave them a checklist, di ba?
Okay.
Pero at the same time, I make sure na for them to explore din. Parang you show them the way, pero you let them do their own thing din. Parang ayaw mo rin silang i-micromanage. Kasi end
Yes,
of the day,
yes.
I also don't want that sa akin.
Mhm.
Actually, yung ex-boss ko, sinasabi niya sa akin, pag gumagawa ko ng drawing, di ba ikaw, when you're doing editing, di ba?
Yes.
Then your boss is just watching behind you, parang doing looking at what you're doing, and you're like, oh, sir, wag ka na manood. Di ba?
Ang
Nako-conscious ako,
awkward.
sabi niya sa akin. Yes. Kasi parang kahit alam mo na yung basic ng SketchUp, parang namamali-mali ka, di ba? Parang, oh my God. Kasi parang, ewan ko, added pressure. Tapos sabi ko, sir, wag ka na manood. Wag ka na manood. Tapos sabi niya, ay nako, Panyang kasi tawag niya sa akin.
Mm.
Sabi niya, ay nako, Panyang, masanay ka ng ganyan na may nanonood sa'yo. So parang ako, hindi ako maka-adjust. Pero ngayon, dahil ayoko yon, pero
Aha.
naka-adjust na ako sa ganun. Kahit manood ka sa likod ko, wag ka naman sobrang nakatunganga ng isang oras sa ginagawa ko, di ba? So,
Okay.
nasanay na ako na I gave my team members na parang to do what they want to do but still with the proper guidance saka
Mhm.
direction sa akin. Kasi
Mhm.
end of the day, your client hired you kasi doon sa creativity mo, yung talent mo, saka yung planning mo, yung planning skills mo, 'di
Mm.
ba? So dapat sundin 'yun ng mga team members mo para maging yun yung brand mo 'di ba? If
Yes.
your brand is like this and that, dapat kahit ilan pa ang team members mo, 20 na team members, gamay mo pa rin sila. Kumbaga, yakap mo pa rin sila, pero
Yes.
hindi mahigpit. Alam nila yung direction na gusto mo
Mm.
mapuntahan. Parang ang dami ko sinabi.
That's
Ako yung
nice.
exhaust. So, yun. Ay, by the way, may nagpapa-shoutouts.
Sure,
Hi,
sure.
Robbie! Hi,
Hello,
Adri!
hello.
Thank you for watching. And Abby Bordon, Kate. So,
Yes.
ayan na siya. So, hi, Mika!
Hello, everyone.
She's my bride for December next
Wow,
year. So,
nice.
actually, oo, nagka-work na kami sa food styling together with his sobrang talented na brother. Mika, meron
Mm-hmm.
silang Mad Hatters sa Nook. So,
Wow.
new business na gagawin nila. So, they will launch it na soon, 27 I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Wow.
So, excited! Hi, Sophia! Binabati
Hello.
ko lang kasi nag-comment sila. So, oo.
Actually, may question nga from Abby. Hi, Steph. Nakalagay dito.
Si Abby.
I have a question.
Okay.
How are you dealing
Okay.
with the situation now since the events industry is currently down? Any advice
Okay.
to co-creatives?
Dealing with the situation now since the events industry is okay, currently down. Actually ngayon, kasi ever since this is for Abby. Ever since kasi positive ako ng positive, 'di ba? Kasi parang 'di ba, ikaw AL, 'di ba? Pag negative ka, may natulong. Wala, 'di ba? Mas lalo ka lang parang na-down ka lang, alam mo
Yes.
yun. Pero pag positive, kahit na may negative situation, parang yung pakiramdam mo, kayang-kaya mo lahat. So, ang
Yes.
nangyari doon, ngayon, yung una parang, oh my God, lockdown, ganito,
Yeah.
ganyan, ano kayang gagawin ko? I mean, di ba, everyone parang stop. The world stopped talaga.
Yes, definitely.
Sobrang, ang advice ko doon, as a creative person, ito yung lagi ko in-explain sa mga friends ko. This is the best time para hasain lahat ng weapons, tools nyo, lahat ng mga panlaban pag natanggal na ang COVID. When I say hasain lahat ng weapons, mentally, kung ano yung pwede mong ayusin sa sarili mo, or
Mm-hmm.
kung meron kang kailangan na ayusin ng mga work files na kailangan, alam mo yon, it's about decluttering everything. Yung mental pag-strengthening ng mind, 'di ba?
Yes.
Kasi ang mangyayari lahat, 'di ba? Ganito na nga yung situation, negative na nga. Pag mahina pa yung hindi yung mind natin, yung parang yung resilience talaga natin, madali tayong mag-give up.
Yes.
Pero if you work on the mind, so like when I say work on your mind, Abby, I watch a lot of motivational videos. Sobra. Gary Vaynerchuk,
Wow,
'di ba? AL?
favorite.
Gary Vaynerchuk, yes. Meron din akong currently na fina-follow na si shucks, I forgot yung pangalan niya eh. Parang he's more of a stoicism, mental decluttering, parang getting everything back to your core, 'di ba? Lalo especially to what is happening now, COVID, 'di ba? Parang you will be shaken easily kasi parang oh my God, what's the next best thing to do, 'di ba? Work on yourself, work on whatever you have now, especially sa sarili mo. As in, lihain mo lahat. Learn new things through internet. Ang dami, sa YouTube, sa Instagram, YouTube, sa Google. Search everything. Parang alam mo yun, parang palaguin talaga natin yung brain talaga. I mean, I don't do that like every day. Kasi I also watch Netflix. Siyempre may mga guilty pleasure din tayo. Actually, I love watching thriller and horror movies. I don't know why.
Wow.
Pero, yun. So, simple lang, French fries, kape, tapos horror movies. I'm done. Ganun lang kasimple, sobra. So, yun. I think it's all about the mind.
Yes.
Pag ng mind. Do you agree, di ba, AL?
Actually, I do agree. I do agree.
Diba?
Kasi it's all in the mind. Everything is all in the mind.
Yes. Yes.
And isa pa nga yun, isa sa mga natutunan ko lately that actually, maraming ang nade-depress dahil sa nangyari ngayon sa buong mundo. So, maraming na-depress, maraming na-stress. Kasi yung iba, kakalunch lang ng business this year. Kasi syempre, iba, lucky year. Parang ganon. So, parang, and then this COVID-19 comes like in a snap. So, parang everything fell apart lalo na sa mga startups ngayon. So, parang,
actually,
ang bigat I think for everyone. So, I think tama yung sinabi mo na you need to train your
mental
mind.
Strengthening.
Yes,
mental strengthening. Kasi, alam mo yun, when you enter, sabi nila, talo ka na agad pag pumasok ka sa war na alam mong matatalo ka. Talo ka na agad. You're halfway na defeated ka na. 50% you're already defeated. 'Di ba?
Yes.
Pag mentally, 'di ba? Parang si Pacquiao, papasok yan sa war, papasok yan sa boxing ring, sigurado na sa isip niyan kahit di niya sinasabi o pinagyayabang na I will win this fight, 'di ba?
Yes.
So parang pag pumasok ka doon na 100% yung mentality mo na nanalo ka na, it will overflow, it will parang show sa sarili mo lahat. Sobrang parang feeling ko ma-attract mo talaga lahat eh. Parang everything compares to dun sa gusto mo mangyari.
Yes.
So, yan.
Yes. Anyway, by the way, salamat pala dahil we have 28 viewers. 29. Kanina nag-jump siya ng 37. So, natutuwa lang ako ngayon ko lang sinabi kasi ngayon ko lang nakita. So, actually, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Actually, siguro baka stealth mode lang yung iba. Hindi, joke lang. Magpapakita din sila. Ayan, may question pa tayo.
Yeah. From...
so we answered the question of Abby. Yes. You're welcome, Abby. I think si Miss Lacelle.
Yes.
Si Miss Lacelle.
Yes. Is there anything else you have not fulfilled? Kasi, oo nga naman, kahit ako naisip ko rin yan. Meron niya ba?
Not yet fulfilled. Okay. Ito nga. Siyempre, di ba, end of the day, ikaw lang talaga ang makakakita ng worth mo. End of the day, ikaw lang ang magbubuhat ng sarili mo bangko. So, binubuhat ko na yung sarili kong bangko na sabi ko, lahat kaya nating gawin. Yes. Basta, focus mo na yung utak mo doon na ito yung gusto ko ma-achieve, makukuha ko to. Parang ganun ako palagi. Every time. Pero I think ang hindi ko pa na-achieve, medyo mababaw. Ang tumaba. As in... Siguro yun na lang. I tried. Actually, I gained na. I gained 5 kilos na sa lagay na to. I gained 5.
At least.
So, yes. So, yeah. I hope that answers your question, Miss Lacelle.
I think nasagot
yun
naman. Yun
na lang talaga. Feeling ko parang, ito talaga yung hindi ko magawa sa lahat. Na kahit anong gawin ko, kumain talaga ako ng madami. Talagang bundat na talaga ako. Pero talagang wala. As in, I can eat ice cream, rice, cake, parang 7 consecutive days without gaining something. Sobra I can do that.
Yes.
Pero yeah, yun na lang. Ang hindi pa makapag-gain ng weight. Yun na lang, di ko na fulfill.
Grabe. ang fruitful na itong discussion na to kasi I think actually I'm apparently observing kung paano ka nag-share dito sa kung paano mo kinikwento ang buhay mo and how's your mindset with many things, with many situations na na-encounter mo every single day, and especially itong difficult times. I saw that you really have this so yung mentality of not giving up on things. Yes. And I can see in you that you really have this passion inside. Na talagang parang pag sinabi pala nilang yung pangalang Stef, they already know that she is one of the greatest parang stylist. Para sa akin ganun ko siya nakikita ngayon. Kasi
thank you so much. Nako, baka may nanonood na competitor. Just kidding.
No, actually you have brought enough value sa lahat ng clients mo. And I can see right now, especially kasi with all of these comments na nababasa ko, probably most of them are your clients and some are your friends, could be. So, I think meron pang question.
Yes.
From Lizelle? Yeah, who is the most important person you would like to meet, and what would your conversation be like with him or her?
Most important person, oh my God. Actually, ang dami. Pero dun tayo sa una ko naiisip. Kasi parang pag pinapanood ko pa lang yung videos niya, I really want to learn a lot. Parang talagang yung umupo with him, parang to parang kunin lahat ng knowledge niya talaga eh. Talagang si Gary Vaynerchuk talaga. Kasi he's a ball of parang positivity,
Yes.
savageness.
Optimism.
Yun talagang parang I don't care about what you think. I'll still be doing my thing. Yun
Yes.
talaga. Parang feeling ko I want to have a coffee with him, meet him, have a coffee with him to parang pigain ko yung brain niya. Na parang ano ba, give me more aside from the videos, 'di ba? Na nakikita ko talaga sa YouTube. So parang give me more kasi parang feeling ko actually I'm practicing what he preached na be active in social media. I do that, 'di ba? And it gives me something. It gives me client actually, to be honest. Though parang parang common sense, okay, be active syempre para makita ka sa social media. Pero kasi iba eh. Iba yung be active with the quality content. Hindi lang ako basta nagpo-post na, di ba? Guys,
Agree.
Quality content. Not just posting whatever, parang posting your this and that. Parang, I'm sorry, nobody cares. Pero, share a content just like what Gary Vaynerchuk says na content na magiging interesado ang viewers mo at yung makakabasa na makakatulong sa buhay nila na end of the day nagma-market ka ng brand mo pero end of the day may natututunan sila sa'yo without them noticing na you're already marketing your brand. I think that's the biggest one. So yun.
I think we're the same actually. Ganun, yun din ang gusto ko. Siya rin ang pinaka-gusto kong ma-meet.
Diba?
Sobra kasing motivational niya. I think at some point, people wouldn't understand him by being very, very active and very savage niya. Kaya nga sabi mo. Kasi, di ba?
Yes!
Very, very strong. So,
yes, mentally strong. Kaya I'm really parang elevated ako sa ganun eh. Sobrang naano ko. Anong tawag sa what's the right term for that one? Yung sobrang I forgot yung right term eh. No, parang when someone is showing this kind of quality, sobrang na-attract ako sa ganun. Yung nagiging interesado ka sa kanya na what else? What more can you put on the table, 'di ba? Kasi savageness, yun talaga guys. Search for Gary Vaynerchuk. Actually si Miss Lesel, alam niya na yun. Commercial lang. Si Rabi pala nag-comment. Wow, kau na buiset. Weight gain, di magawa. How to be you. Rabi. Wala akong masabi. Pero I have to gain weight. Yeah. I have to gain weight.
Definitely. Wow, I think nag-comment si Lizelle. She says in awe. So yeah, okay. And yeah, I think we only have a few minutes left. So,
grabe, hindi ko na malayan. Magna 9 o'clock na pala.
Diba?
So,
diba? Nakakatuwa. So, eto na lang. Siguro before we end, what do you want to say to everyone, especially ngayon, in these challenging times? How can you build up them? How can you motivate them in these times na ganito, nakaka-experience tayo ng drought, ng negative thoughts or so. The floor is yours.
Okay. Kasi parang ang dami kong gustong sabihin eh. Pero kailangan ko siyang i-trim down lang to few things. I think unang-una, faith in God. Totoo yun. Kasi end of the day, siya lang talaga nakaka-control ng lahat. So, sobrang strong faith in God talaga. Hindi talaga mawawala yon. Kasi kung mawawala na lahat, si God lang yun nandyan. Diba? Nagka-COVID na, end of the day, kulong tayo sa bahay, quarantine tayo. We pray to Him. To provide us with our necessity and safety, diba? And comfort, diba? Tapos pangalawa, I think, hindi talaga mawawala yun eh. Mental strength talaga. Kasi pag talagang dito pa lang, kahit paano ko ba sabihin? Pag dito, undefeated ka na sa lahat. Kasi ito lang yan when parang somebody is putting you down, pero kung ang isip mo sobrang tibay na parang, okay, you're putting me down, but that's not my problem. Diba? Parang, I know my worth, I know my strength, I also know my weaknesses, So, I don't care about you, 'di ba? So, parang mental strength, parang wag tayo masyado magpa-apekto sa mga ibang tao, 'di ba? Especially now, actually isa pa 'yon, pumasok sa isip ko na since everybody is going online, ito, 'di ba? Businesses, ang dami nagtitinda, ganito ganyan. End of the day, ang daming ko kompetensya. So you tend to compare yourself and your services to other people, to other brands, to other companies. So the best thing, kahit napaka-cliche na to, do not compare. Kasi iba ka eh. What makes you you is sobrang unique, saka different sa iba. They could be selling this, pero pag nagbenta ka ng same na, kunyari, they could be selling, kunyari, face mask. And you're also selling face mask. Pero ang branding mo, mas maganda. Ang packaging mo, mas maganda.
Yes.
Siyempre, mas bibilhin ka. Unless yung dito is pangmasa, di ba? Of course, kung yan ang market nila, then they will get the masa. Pero if you compare, you don't compare it. You compare it with your old self. Na parang, before, wala akong puhunan pang mask. Ngayon, nagbebenta na ako ng mask. That is something, di ba, na parang, it's a progress,
Yes.
di ba? So parang just stick, parang focus lang. Parang ano ba yon yung sa horse, yung nakafocus ka lang. Laser focus yung, ang tawag sa ganon, yung blinders ba? Blinders, focus ka lang. The next thing you know, ang dami mo na ang tawag doon, ang dami mo nang natalunan. Na races, 'di ba? Ang dami mo nang natalunan, 'di ba? Na race, 'di ba? Na parang ang dami mo na palang naiwan sa likod kasi hindi ka nagfo-focus sa ibang tao. Focus ka lang sa sarili mo. Yun lang. Tapos sharpening the saw. Yun, sharpening the saw. I think a lot of people know this eh. Parang tama ba? Give me 6 hours to cut down a tree. I will spend the next 4 hours sharpening my saw. Parang ako, hindi ko naintindihan yun. Bakit 4 hours kang magliliha? Tama, ano ba tawag sa Tagalog nun? 4 hours kang
I forgot.
Yun, yung basta pagpapatulis ng ano mo. Hasa, yun. Yes. 4 hours ka maghahasa, tapos 2 hours na lang yung pag-cut mo ng tree. So, hindi mo siya makakat. No. My dad explained it to me na pag sobrang tulis ng tree mo, ay sobrang tulis ng yung kutsilyo mo, mas madali mong makat down yung tree.
Yes.
Makes sense, diba?
Makes sense.
So, same thing. Itong COVID, itong nangyayari ngayon, yung negativity, ito yung tree. Pero if we spend our time, parang hasain natin yung mental strength natin. Physical na rin, diba? Saka emotional. Pag maayos kasi lahat yun, pulido ka, nasa core lahat yan eh. Naka-aligned lahat. So, you will go out of the world ready. Ready to fight, ready for a new day, ready for everything without being bothered kung ano ang ginagawa at opinion ng ibang tao. Yun. I think yun lang. I think yun ang yun ang feeling ko. I thank God for giving me that parang mental clarity or realization na yun lang kailangan ko. Actually guys, lahat naman ng kailangan natin nasa atin eh. We always keep on looking outside. Oh, he has a better phone, a car, a big house. I mean, end of the day, nakatira ka naman sa bahay. So, why do you need a big house when parang pareho naman it will give you shelter, di ba? Expensive clock to a normal, expensive wristwatch is normal kaysa naman hindi expensive na wristwatch gives you the same time, di ba? So, parang end of the day, gano'n lang, simplicity. Kasi, mangyayari kasi yung mga tao, especially working, kunyari, ito pa guys, pag pupunta kayo sa abroad, don't overthink na parang, oh my God, parang, wow, abroad to. It might be overwhelming. Nag-iisip na kayo eh, kung ano yung gusto nyo na parang, maybe I cannot work there because this and that. Parang, I'm not enough. Diba? You shouldn't be thinking about that. Kasi pagdating mo doon, oh my God, parang kung siya kinaya niya, mas kayang-kaya ko. Alam mo yun, pag when you try to compare na parang, kinaya niya, bakit hindi ko kakayanin, diba? Palagi kong kaya. So, yun lang. Ganon. Never compare. Saka, okay, kung mayroong mga bagay na hindi na-discuss dito, pwede nyo na lang kaming i-message si AL or ako, personal message, na yung tipong, yung mga taong interesado na to work abroad. Kasi, mas maganda kasi yun, mas mag-guide ko yun eh, talaga. Diba? Na parang, on private, diba? Kung hindi naman natin dito na Ayan, may nagsabi, Mental health is important.
Yes.
I agree, Kate. I agree.
Yes, definitely.
So, yun.
And
Ay,
at
inom ako ng tubig, no?
sure. Anyway, habang habang umiinom si Steph. So, salamat. This really siguro malapit na rin naman tayo matapos, and yes, una sa lahat, salamat sa mga nanood dito sa ano namin, sa stream namin dalawa. Also, Steph,
Yes.
before we end, anything you want to plug, like your business, kung paano kanila maaabot or paano kanila i-message, anything?
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Sure. Go. Also, before tayo
ko.
mag-end, pinakita mo sa akin yung mga books mo. So, I think
yes.
it's also
books first?
Important. Yes. I think pwede natin siya ipakita before we end.
Yes! Okay.
Go.
So, may 4 ako ng books na papakita. Mm-hmm. These are one of my top favorite books.
Mm-hmm.
So pag titingnan nyo, ang daming books, diba? Pero namili lang ako ng 4 para hindi na ako tatayo.
Okay.
So, ito. So, this one, let me know kung nababasa nyo. Show Your Work. Yan, yung book na to by Austin Kleon. So, itong book na to, this is very good for creative people like us, 'di ba? Ito, asing yan, tabingi pala. Yan, creative people. Nandito kung paano mo gawin yung trabaho mo, paano mo siya i-share, how to let the world know na okay, you have this work, na you have this brand. So this one, read this one, guys, for creative people. Interior designer, photographer, videographer, motion graphic artist, graphic designer, pwede yun. So this one, second book is, malinaw ba sa'yo? So this is Lions Don't Need to Roar. It's a very old book if you see, no? Sobrang old na talaga siya. I love this book kasi it opened my eyes to sobrang good leadership. Good and assertive leadership. It shows you from the way you walk, you talk, you stand, posture, lahat. As in physical to external saka internal, tuturuan talaga kayo. Sobrang ganda ng book. I'm not sure if it's still in the market, pero yan ang title niya. Lions Don't Need to Roar. 'Di ba? Pag lion ka na, parang hindi mo sasabihin, oh, matakot ka sa akin, lion ako. No, but it shows. Parang kita na the way you dress up, the way you present yourself, the way you carry yourself, alam nila leon ka na. Without you saying na, or na mag-ano ka, alam mo na, mag-roar, sabi ng libro. So, yan siya. Second book. And the third book is Dare to Fail. Actually, written to in different, translated into different languages. Ganun siya ka, sobrang bestseller. Sinong author nito? Ang author nito is si Billy S. Lim. Yan. Billy S. Lim. So, I think I will, comment dito yung mga book titles saka author if they're curious. Yes. Ito namang Dare to Fail, guys. Parang, 'di ba? Parang iniisip nyo puro na lang yung mga libro, success stories, 'di ba? How they become successful. Pero itong libro na to opposite ng lahat. Sobrang it will show you kahit mga celebrities, Michael Jackson, nandito yung mga failures nila. Pinapakita kung how they failed pero how they conquered everything by failure. Kasi you get stronger when you fail, you learn from it, tapos stronger ka. Mas yung muscle mo, mas better after a failure ba? Saka yung loob mo. So, Dare to Fail. Actually, sobrang favorite. Sa sobrang favorite, na binabasa ko na to dito sa Philippines. When I left Philippines, I went to Dubai. I got it with me. Sobrang kinoveran ko pa talaga siya para hindi lang talaga siya masira. Ganun ko siya sobrang tinitreasure. So, super nice. And the last book is, mahilig talaga ako sa mga leadership books kasi parang feeling ko, kahit hindi ka pa leader I mean, you don't need to buy books na, okay, kunyari, I got promoted, I became a manager today, and then I can read leadership books. No. You do it years before ka maging manager. You do that. Kasi, how can you get promoted? For instance, hindi lang naman sa Dubai, how can you get promoted if you should act like a leader and think like a leader before you become a leader, 'di ba? So how can you get promoted? Parang hindi ka nga nila ma-imagine. Hindi ka nila ma-imagine na maging leader ka kasi you don't act like one. You don't, 'di ba, think like one. So, 'di ba? Easy to promote yung taong yun na siya, 'di ba? So how to think like a CEO. Yan. The author is D.A. Benton. So this book teach you a lot of things. Kagaya nung sa Lions Don't Need to Roar, from how to talk, how to act, how to think, everything. Talagang step by step. So sobrang na-addict ako. Na actually, when I discovered this book, guys, I bought most of his books actually, including this. Yan, I will show them again. This one, si Benton din, CEO Difference. I haven't read this one yet, pero binili ko lang siya kasi at least may backup ako, 'di ba? So, maganda na may backup kasi I love yung author. So, yun siya. I love this book. So, after this one, I will type the author, the book titles of the book para yun. Ito talaga creative person. What's the other book nga pala, AL, of this one?
Actually,
Think Like an Artist.
Yeah, Think Like an Artist. Yes, the black one.
Yes, this one. Yes, the black one. Perfect. So, yun siya. So, this is everything.
Wow,
so, yan. Marami pang mga books. So, and guys, Oprah. Book ni Oprah. Sobrang ganda. So, yun.
Okay.
Excited naman ako.
Also, yun. Thank you for sharing those books. Actually, isa yun sa mga gusto ko rin bilhin, yung The CEO.
Which one?
The CEO.
Oh.
Yes.
Which one? The CEO Difference or Think Like a CEO?
Think Like a CEO.
Yes, sobra. As in, sobrang ganda. Sobrang ganda. I think sa Dubai ko pa kasi ito nabili. Ang price nito is 69 dirhams. Baka dito pumapalo siya ng baka mga 800 pesos. So, yun. I mean, super worth it.
Nice.
As in, paglabas mo, gusto mo na mag-suit. Ganon na. Parang CEO ka na paglabas mo.
Anyway.
So, yun siya.
Thank you so much, Steph. By the way, anything that, gaya ng sabi ko kanina, how do you want to be reached by, siyempre, prospect clients?
Yes.
Could be prospect clients ang nanonood niya. So,
yes, okay. Time to plug.
Yeah.
Nagbebenta pala ng mask, no? Hindi, joke lang. Okay, guys. Actually, hindi ko nasabi yung pangalan ko, no? Kasi parang feeling ko nandun naman sa poster. So, I'm Stephanie Lim, the owner and the creative director of Stefisticated Events and Concept. So, you can hire our services. We do event styling, we do home styling, we do prop styling, set design. Actually, guys, lahat ng styling, lahat ng kaartehan, so pwede nyo kaming i-hire. So, just send us a message. I think, di ba dito sa header ng natin, meron tayong nandyan yung pangalan ng company, Stefisticated Events. So, just send us a message and then we'll be happy to accommodate your needs. Yes. Especially, we do intimate weddings, actually. We have a package for 10, for 30, 50, 100, 120, and hopefully, everything goes back to normal. We also cater to a bigger audience. Yes, place like 100 above. So, but hoping na everything gets back, not everything to get back to normal, na hoping everything to be better. Kasi yung normal natin dati, parang hindi maganda eh. Hindi pa masyado natatauhan yung mga tao na ba sa mga bad habits nila, sa mga yung mga priorities nila sa buhay. Pero dahil nangyari itong si COVID, I think everyone got their parang kind of wake up call na okay, what should I do now, 'di ba? Mas maraming naging tao na naging madiskarte after during the COVID, 'di ba?
Yes.
So sobrang mas madiskarte sila ngayon. So I hope everything gets back to normal and maging okay lahat. Praying talaga na maging okay lahat. Pero yun, thank you for spending your time with us.
Yes.
And hope to share this video sa mga friends nyo, sa mga relatives nyo para alam mo yun, matutunan nila. Pero yung mga hindi namin nabanggit dito, you can send me a message. I can still entertain that. So, free ako doon.
Yes.
So, yun.
Okay.
Hindi naman siguro ako mukhang nakakatakot, diba? Hindi naman, diba?
Hindi naman.
matulis lang yung eyeliner ko pero hindi yan nakakasaksak. So, yun. I think above all, thank you so much, AL, for giving me this platform. Super thankful. Actually, this is my first live stream.
Yes.
My friends, actually, Robbie and AD, we were thinking about going, ano yun, parang testing the waters in the live streaming or vlogging, diba?
Yes.
So, I think,
Yes, please.
parang pwedeng sagot to eh. Before pa kami mag-discuss, actually matagal ko na to na pinaplano na yung tipong go explore the digital world,
Yes.
diba? Vlogging world. Tapos napag-usapan lang namin few days ago. So parang ito, nakasalang na ako ngayon. So parang, okay, meron na ako. Actually, Robbie, AD, kung nanonood pa kayo, sobrang maganda pala nung na-warm up kayo bago mag-online. Kasi lalo na pag ang kausap mo yung sobrang, lang, kampante lang, yung relax lang, sobrang parang lumalabas lang yung natural. Ang sarap palang mag-live streaming.
Yes.
Bukas kaya ulitin ko to.
If possible, sure.
So guys, everyday na lang. Siguro kung nagbe-breakfast ako, kakape, so usap na lang tayo. Alam mo yun, para wala lang. Masarap pala siya. Saka ang ganda ko sa camera. Hindi, joke lang. Ayun, thank you so much, AL.
Yes,
Sa
you're
sobra.
welcome.
Anything I could help you, hindi naman natatapos dito lahat eh. So you can still message me. We can do a collab in the future.
Yes, please.
I love what you do. Motion graphics design. The best. Sobra. In demand yan ngayon.
Yes.
In demand yan ngayon.
Yes.
So we can do we can be
Collaboration.
partners. We can do collaborations. Yes. Saka, thank you sa mga nanood.
Yes. Yes.
Iba pala yung pakiramdam, no? Na nagte-thank you ka. Parang, daming nanood, no? Parang, no? Ayun.
Okay.
Sorry to cut you off.
Hindi, okay lang. So, thank you rin. I think this is the stepping stone din. Since sabi mo gusto mo na mag-live stream. So,
yes!
I think this could be the stepping stone para makapagsimula ka sa digital world. So, hello sa digital world.
Tama. Pero pala siya, no? Nakakapawis pala. Parang, alam mo yun, kahit may fun na, sobrang hindi ka pawisin, pinagpapawisan ka talaga. Dapat pala sweat-proof lahat. Ayun. So, ayun. Excite ako. I don't know why I'm excited. So, sabi ko, siguro naging maganda yung conversation natin, di ba? So, sana may natutunan sila. What else? I think yun. We got everything. Grabe, no? 1 hour.
Yes.
Ang haba.
Yes.
Parang feeling ko, nasabi ko lahat. It's 1 hour.
That's nice.
Ayun.
Okay. Sige. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much, AL.
Yes. You're welcome, Steph. I'm taking the stage now. So, sa mga gusto pa ng mga ganitong klaseng content, just message us both, Steph and me, especially. And probably if you want to talk about other things like interior design, what else, virtual merchandising. So, just leave us a message. And we will try na pag-usapan din to dito sa mga ganitong streams na ito. So, by the way, before I end, I do have my personal business, which is this one, El Comida. We sell chili garlic. So, if you want to avail, just message me or whatever. And also, I do have my personal page here. So, please do follow me at AL Mauricio from Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Also, my YouTube account where I do post a lot of highlights on every streams that I do from every episode. So, probably I will be posting highlights few weeks from now, I guess. And yes, without further ado, maraming salamat. Thank you so much sa mga nakibahagi sa amin. Thank you so much for you, especially Steph. Alam ko nanonood ka, nakikita kita nanonood ka. So, ayun, maraming salamat, especially sa mga friends and co-workers na before. And ako rin personally, maraming salamat for making this possible. Without further ado, this is me. My name is AL, and good night, everyone.